Hello crafty friends, welcome to another Stitch With Me video. Today it is Saturday, it is the 11th of February 2023. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're a regular subscriber, thanks for coming back. We're continuing in this Stitch With Me series of videos on the village of Hawk Run Hollow by Carriage House Samplings. If you've been here before, you'll know I am not stitching it in this configuration. I'm not stitching it 4 rows of 3. I'm actually stitching it 3 rows of 4. So whereas this one is down here, when I stitch it, this block 4 is going to be up here, and so on. Excuse me. I have already finished block 7. I have finished block 1 and block 2, and we're on to block 3, and we're very close to getting a finish on block 3. This is being stitched on 28 count even weave in the colourway Vanilla Latte from the lovely Jay from Jays XStitch. Jay is an Australian dyer. She has an Etsy store, and as always I will link Jay's Etsy store in the description box below. Jay's fabric is absolutely stunning. She dyes using all natural dyes. So as I said, we're up to this one here. And I think you guys are going to be surprised in how far I've gotten. If you've seen the sneak peeks on Instagram, you'll be aware of where we're up to. But otherwise, this is where we're up to. So I have completely finished the house. I have finished the flag, the American flag, and the birds. I've done the sign, and today we're going to be colouring in the sign. And once we've done that, this is block 3 done. So I'm really hoping that by the end of the day today, or if not today, tomorrow, we'll have finished this block and we can get on to block 4. Now, block 4 is a little bit weird. If I show you block 4, this is block 4 here. It's Opal's boarding house. Do you see these things on the fence? First of all, I thought they were kangaroos. And I'm like, what on earth are kangaroos doing in Hawk Run Hollow? And now, according to the chart, they're not kangaroos, they're dogs. They're the weirdest looking dogs I've ever seen. They have like a forked tongue. They're just very strange, but anyway. All right, so we'll get on with doing some of this. Now, before we go much further, I have done a quick little video of some other projects that I've been working on during the course of the week, and I am going to insert that video here. Hey crafty friends, this is the other stuff I've been working on and haul component of the video. So we've had one little bit of haul come in today, not today, sorry, during the week, and it is the second in the Cottage Garden Samplings Snowman Collector Series. It is the Clown Snowman. Isn't he adorable? So cute. So cute. What I'm doing with these ones, I'm waiting until I get all of the charts in, and then I'm going to get the fabric. But what I think I will do is I will get the fabric from Jays XStitch, I think. What does it say to stitch it on? Okay, what I might do, I might get a piece of 28 count, see what the they stitched on 36, but I think I will stitch it on 28, and I'll have a look and see what size fabric, and I'll get in touch with Jay and get the fabric for all of them. But isn't he cute? He's adorable. Okay, so we've done that. We've also done a little bit of work on the Shishiko. I've been working a lot on this during my lunch break, during the weeks. So as you can see, I've only got this lighter green colour to go. It's an overdyed. I'm happy with it. Upon reflection, I think I would have liked to have used darker threads for you know, the blues. To me, this dark green is beautiful, but the lighter colors are a bit wishy-washy. Now, I don't have a plan for this per se. I'm just going to finish it and then stick it in my little box of bits and pieces that I've stitched that I have no plans for, because if I have a birthday coming up or anything like that, I can very quickly whip this up into a cushion. So that's where I'm up to. As you can see, all I've got to finish is I'm up to here. So I've got to finish the rest of this leaf here, and then I've got all of this side to do, this one, and this one. So hopefully by next week when we catch up, this should be a finish. So I've been stitching on that. Now I forgot to show you this last week, so apologies for that. I actually started stitching on this one on Wednesday, not last week, but the week before. It is the second in the Houses on Peppermint Lane. It's the second in the Houses in Peppermint Lane series by Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. This is a sale that is being done with Nicole from Vanilla Latte Design Studios and Chrissy Stitches, and I know Jenny from Jenny Stitches is also doing this one as well. So this is Gingerbread House. I'm stitching this on 32 count 32 count Country French Cafe Mocha Linen from Witchelt, and I'm doing the DMC conversion. I have not done I haven't had a huge start. I just started it on the Wednesday night, and that's where we're up to. So my plan is as soon as I finish the Shishiko piece, I'm going to be stitching this during my lunch break. So this should hopefully, you know, go ahead in leaps and bounds, because I have 9 of these altogether. I have stitched 1. And then last but certainly not least, I've been doing some diamond painting. So I can't show the whole thing. I'll pull it up so you can see the sparkle. I've been doing my Hogwarts crest, and I'm just going to move the canvas so you can see it all in all its beauty, hopefully. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, I'm working on this little square here. I've still got heaps to go, but yeah, I am loving this so far. So yeah, that's my works in progress and what I've been up to this week aside from everything else. So it's back to the stitch with me. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that. I've really enjoyed doing the diamond painting. I sort of have had lessened off doing the diamond painting, but I have so many diamond paintings to do, it's not funny. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing some more diamond painting, and yeah, it's been really, really good doing a few other bits and pieces. But let us get on and do some colouring in. We are using DMC 833 for this one. I'm just going to move this under here, position everything so that you guys can see what's going on. Oops. All right, so I just want to make sure that you guys can see what's happening, because I do want to stitch two-handed. So I'm thinking, whoop, this might be the best thing to do. So yeah, I hope you have all had a great week. I have had a very, very busy week. It's been great, but busy. Last weekend on the Saturday, we all got together to spread my mum and dad's ashes. So I'm glad we were able to do that. And then we all went out and had brunch afterwards, which was really nice. It's just a shame one of my brothers couldn't make it. He was too ill to travel. So I don't mean to move this around. I'm just going to move my chair over so I can hopefully sit this in such a way that you guys can see. You can see that for now. I'm just going to move you down. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Now we can all see what's going on. So yeah, one of my brothers who lives up near Tamworth was too ill to travel, so he wasn't able to come. But what I did do was I have given my sister one of my sisters is actually can't figure out how to put my hand so it's comfortable. I think that's comfortable. Yeah, one of my sisters is going to her and her husband are going for a road trip up to the Northern Territory in April, and they are going to go via Tamworth and visit with my brother. So what I did when I was preparing my mum and dad's ashes for everyone could spread them, I put some of my mum and dad's ashes in a container. So my sister is actually going to take them up to my brother, so he, his wife and their children can do their own thing up there. So we did that. My brother flew down from Queensland. We spread the ashes, then we went and had brunch. It was lovely. And then my brother come back to, because I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. So my one brother that was able to make it come back to the house, and as we were driving back to the house, my my one sister called and said, hey, do you mind if we come over? Which is unusual for her because I think that's the first time she's ever actually asked if she could come over, which I didn't mind. So they come over and we sat outside and we chatted, and I had bought cheese and meats and that sort of thing to make a charcuterie board because we had brunch and I knew we wouldn't want to eat lunch because we would have been too full. But the boys weren't leaving to go to the airport until 4 o'clock, and they really needed something. So what I did on Friday, I went out and I bought cheese and cold meats and that sort of thing. So I'm glad I did, because with my sister and her husband here, they very much appreciated the fact that we had a charcuterie board for them to nibble on. And then what happened was Shane had flown back from Adelaide on, sorry if you can hear that, that's Gracie. The pups, the two boys must be playing and irritating her, so she's sort of growling at them. Either that or she's growling because she wants to play with them. So yeah, apologies if you do hear that. If she does start barking, I will have to stop the video and restart it again, because yeah, the pups are in a harassing mood at the moment. So yeah, if she carries on. Sorry, just hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, Gracie started to get really boisterous, so I just had to turn the video off for a minute while I told her to be quiet. So yeah, Shane had flown in from Adelaide on Tuesday of that week, and he was going to fly back to Adelaide on the Sunday, but my brother decided to fly down from the Gold Coast on the Saturday morning when we were spreading my mum and dad's ashes, and fly back that Saturday night. And as Shane said, we're not going to go, because to get to Sydney Airport from here, it's about an hour and a half, as long as there's no like major traffic. If there is major traffic, it can be anywhere from 2 to 2.5 hours. But on a Saturday morning, it should be about an hour and a half. So he said, we're not going to go to the airport to drop your brother off on Saturday night just to have to drive down there again on Sunday to drop me off. So as soon as we found out what time my brother was flying back to the Gold Coast, Shane booked a flight back to Adelaide sort of around that same time. So what he was able to do was he hired a car when he flew in from the airport. So he said it's just as easy for us just to go back with a hire car, drop that off, and away we go. So he did that. So that was good. So Shane's now back in Adelaide working. However, when I say he's in Adelaide, today he's in the Northern Territory, because he rang me last night and it was really, really noisy. And I said to him, where are you? And he said, I'm at the airport. I said, what are you doing at the airport? He said, I have to fly to Darwin. I said, why? And he's doing the Adelaide Festival, or the Fringe, I think it's called, down in Adelaide, and he needed equipment, and he had equipment here and he had equipment in Darwin, and it was more cost effective for him to book a return flight to Darwin, to fly out last night and fly back to Adelaide today with the equipment, than it was for him to get the equipment sent over from here in New South Wales across. So he's in the Northern Territory today, but he'll be flying back to Adelaide tonight. So he's in Adelaide now until the end of March, and then he comes home, and then almost straight away he's then off to Byron Bay for Blues Fest, and he's at Byron Bay for a few weeks, and then he's back in April, and then he'll be home for a little while. So we've been very, very busy here in the Phillips household. Work's been great, busy but great. I've picked up quite a few new clients this week and have been on a very steep learning curve, learning their payrolls and all that sort of thing. But it's been wonderful. I work with a really, really brilliant and talented group of people, and they are extremely supportive, and all you have to do is reach out and they're more than happy to help. So I've been there 4 weeks now, and it has been lovely. It's been really, really nice. So yeah, work's been really, really good. And other than that, it's just been sort of, you know, work and, yeah, lots going on. But, yeah, it's just one of those things, I guess, you know. And I've been tidying up the office craft room. As I said to Shane, this has always been an office / craft room because I've always worked from home in some capacity, but it only used to be a couple of days a week. So working from home a couple of days a week, it wasn't too bad. But now that I'm working from home full time, I have the dogs in here all the time. The 2 boys aren't too bad because they don't shed hair, but the 2 girls, being border collies, they shed hair all the time. And I am noticing that the bookshelves that I have all of my craft supplies in constantly getting dusty. So what I said to Shane I wanted to do, I've got an oak desk. It's an L-shaped desk. And I said to him, what I want to do is replace the current bookcases that I have here that are currently white. I have got 3 really tall bookcases, and I have 1 chest high bookcase. I've got 2 chest high bookcases. So I said to Shane, what I really want to do is order new bookcases, but have them in like the oak colouring, like the desk, but I want to have glass doors on them because I want everything to stay nice and clean. And then I have another desk that I have on the side of my permanent desk, which is like one of those Bunnings portable plastic tables. So essentially I have changed my L-shaped desk into a U-shaped desk, which I really, really like. But I said to Shane, what I don't like about it is the fact that you can tell that it's a pop-up desk. It's not a permanent desk. So from the same furniture place, I was able to order 3 new very tall bookcases, all with glass doors, and 2 chest high bookcases with glass doors. And then I was also able to order a table the same size as this portable table, but in an oak finish. So they all arrived the other day, and that's a story unto themselves. I'll get into that in a minute. I was less than impressed, but anyway. So when they come, when Shane gets home in April, the plan is that he will, because they're all flat pack, and Shane's a whiz at putting together flat pack furniture. So we're going to put them all together, and then as each one is being put together, I will unpack the current bookcases. We'll take that out. We'll do them one at a time. We'll then bring the other bookcase in, fill it, and do that till it's all replaced. So I've been systematically cleaning the craft room office. So I've had a big tidy up of all of my my loose charts, and those loose charts. Sorry if you can hear that again. That's Gracie. I think Ollie must be harassing her because I've got Monty asleep under my feet. There we go. There's Gracie. So yeah, what I did, I went through all of my PDF charts, and I'm sorry. No, that's Ebony. I'm sorry, that wasn't, was Gracie barking, but that funny growling noise, that's Ebony. Oh, okay, just hold on. Are they going to keep barking? If they keep barking, I have to switch the video off again and tell them off. But yeah, I went through all of my PDFs, and I was pretty ruthless, and I got rid of a whole stack of PDFs that I am never, ever going to stitch. And I was pretty ruthless, so I've gone through and done that. I am currently going through doing stash dive videos. You would have seen one. The first one was Thursday of the week before last, and then one this week. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just grabbing a stack of, Gracie, come on. I just grabbed a stack of charts. I'm just currently going through charts at the moment, and yeah, I'm just going through those, and because I've had quite a few people send emails asking, can I do a stash dive, because I do have lots of stash. So my plan is I'll finish doing the shelf behind me of just the charts, and then I will then start to go through the other shelf, which I have another whole pile of charts, like a whole pile of charts, but they're all of my biscornues and other little charts that I do want to stitch for pillows and such. Gracie, come on. I'm so sorry about that. The pups are playing. So yeah, I've got my biscornues and other little bits and pieces that I want to stitch for pillows and that sort of thing. So not purposeful stitching. So I have those charts, those loose charts that I haven't kitted up as yet. I have those just sort of sitting in a different section. Then I have all of my kits, and I have a lot of kits. So we'll go through those, and those kits are a combination of fully purchased as kits. I have all of my cotton and twine boxes that I haven't, all the things from there, and they're like, you know, all the stuff to fully FFO them. So I have all of that to all of those. Then I also have charts that I have bought fabric and thread for, so they're all together but haven't started stitching them as yet. Then I also have ones that I have bought fabric charts that I have bought fabric for, but haven't got the thread. So there's lots and lots. So this stash dive series is going to go for quite a while yet, which will be good, because it's also giving me the opportunity then to, you know, tidy up and clean up, because, you know, I like things to be organized and tidy, etc. So the fact that I'm you know, being able to do that, I'm really liking. Then I've also got some ideas as well. I've got a few other craft, like I do diamond painting, etc. And I will be putting a diamond painting paint with me video up probably over the next couple of weeks. I had planned to do one in the end of January, but time just, you know, got away. But I have some other crafts as well. I picked up a couple of craft kits for the light up displays to go in your bookcases. So it's almost like a little room, like looking into a little room, and it has lights and everything. I bought 2 of those kits and they've arrived. So I'm just wondering whether or not and in fact I think I will do it and put it up, and if you want to watch, so be it, but if not, I just think it's a really great thing to do. I am going to film the progress of me putting together these kits, and then I'm going to put them into the library. So that'll be really good, I think. But other than that, you know, Shane's not here, so I've just, you know, I'm busying myself doing bits and pieces and whatnot. It's just been good to really, I feel a lot better now that we've spread Mum and Dad's ashes. I realised that was making me quite anxious, because Mum passed away in August of 2021, and my brothers and sisters all said that yes, we'll spread Mum and Dad's ashes once, you know, we were able to travel again, because, you know, COVID. But of course nothing sort of happened, and I was saying to them, look, we have to do this, because it was Mum's final wish that we spread their ashes, and we spread their ashes at Lake Alexandra at Mittagong, which is a beautiful, beautiful park with a massive, great big lake, lots of bird life. And the good thing, as Shane and I were walking around the lake, it's quite bushy as well. There's lots of trees and plants and whatnot, you know, because it's a bird, you know, birds love it. So we found a really great place to spread, the portion of Mum and Dad's ashes that we had. And there's a seat right there near the lake's edge where Shane and I decided to spread our part of Mum and Dad's ashes. So I said to Shane, I really like this, because what I can do then on a weekend, if he's not here, I can go down to Mittagong, because Mittagong's only 15 minutes away from here. And I said, what I can do then, I can grab a cup of coffee and I can just go to the park and I can just walk around the lake and sit on the seat and just enjoy the lake and the birds and still feel connected to them. So, but I didn't realize how anxious it was sort of making me, that we hadn't fulfilled Mum's final wishes. So we've done that now. So I'm really, really glad that we were able to do that. Very glad indeed. Well, I can hear his dogs. That was crazy. It's quite warm here today. I went out and got my nails done this morning with the lovely Alicia from Wallandilly Beauty Therapy. So she did my nails this morning, and then I had to go to the chemist and pick up a few prescriptions, and then I've come home and it is quite warm. So I don't have the ducted aircon on at the moment. I've just got the fan blowing, so it sort of circulates some air. But if it continues and it gets too hot, I might have to turn on the ducted air conditioning. But it's cool for now. So we'll just see. But otherwise, yeah, life's just carrying on. Little Ollie's getting bigger. It's really funny because he's now just as tall as Monty is. He's going to be a tall, for a mini schnauzer, he's going to be a tall dog. And he's very, very smoochy, very, very sooky. He's very, very sweet. But he's got this high-pitched squeal cry that when you come home, he's so excited that you come home that he makes this high-pitched squeal, you know, excited noise that anyone would think he was being murdered. Yeah, he's a funny little dog. He really, really is. And he's settled in really well. He and Monty are best mates. Like, he terrorizes Monty like no one's business. And as I say to Monty when he looks at me, you were just as bad when you were a puppy. But Monty's really, really good. He's really tolerant of him, which is really, really great. So, yeah. But he's getting bigger now. So, 5 months old. And then when Shane is back from Adelaide, he's going to go, we're going to go and take him so he can have the snip done. So, all of our dogs are desexed. And Ollie will be no different. Sorry, I've been talking, and I took a bottle of water out of the fridge, but of course I forgot to bring it in here with me. That was clever, wasn't it? Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what else to chat about really. The Shane's away. Yeah, we chat every day. Had a catch up with my lovely Rebel Stitches last night. That was great to catch up with the girls, as always. Great to sort of run things by them and just have a gas bag, essentially. But other than that, you know, life's good. I'm in a good place at the moment. I hope you're all going well. You know, that life's treating you kind. And if not, that, you know, you can see a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, life has its ups and downs. You know, what do they call it? slippery slide and merry-go-rounds or something like that. But for me at the moment, I feel peaceful and life is good. But what I do want to do, just realised we haven't had a giveaway for a while. So what I might do, I might just slide the needle here for a sec. I'm going to go into the goodie bag. Let's see what I don't want to disrupt Monty. Let's see what's in this goodie bag, and we'll do a giveaway. Hey, what do you reckon? Shall we do 3? Let's do 3. Oops, sorry, this is tilted at a precarious. All right, let's do 3 giveaways, and we'll let these go for. We'll do 2 weeks, so we'll draw them not next week's video, but the video after. So we've got 3 now. This first one, it's a Lizzie Kate. It's Dog Lessons for People. I have actually stitched this myself, and a friend of mine, Marion, stitched this for me and made it into a pouch, etc. So I have to, I've stitched it myself and I have friends stitched it for me. So for this one here, if you want to be in a chance, and again, this is open to anyone, anywhere in the world, happy to send it off. If you want to be in for a chance to win this chart, just put the word dog in your comment, D-O-G. So that will let me know that you want to be in for a chance to win this one. The next giveaway is from my lovely friend Ruth. Now Ruth received, or she ordered quite a few Rosewood Manor charts, and she had this one, and that she wasn't overly interested in, so she sent them to me. So I'm going to do them as giveaways. But what it is, and it comes with the sunflower motif, and what it is, if you can see, you actually do cross stitch on, this is all cross stitched, and then you attach it to the fabric, and then you put this in the middle. So it's lovely, but I don't think I would ever stitch it. It's called Crazy Sunflowers by Rosewood Manor. So if you want to be in for a chance to win this chart, just put the word sunflowers in your comment. Okay, and last but not least is a kit. This is a DMC kit. It's an Olga Gostin kit. It's called Old Timber House, and it is a full kit. It comes with all of the Aida and needle and all of the thread. As you can see, there are all the other kits that are in this series. But this is it here. So this is the kit you have a chance to win. And if you want to be in for a chance to win this one, I just put the word house, H-O-U-S-E, in your comment. So yeah, feel free. You can enter for all 3, but if I pull your name out for one of them and you've already entered the others, obviously, you know, we'll redraw so everyone has a chance to win. So we've got house, sunflowers and dog. So feel free to put your comments in, and as I said, we will keep the comments going through next week's video. I nearly unthreaded my needle. That was clever, wasn't it? We'll keep the comments going through next week, and we'll do the video after that. So 2 weeks time, 2 weeks today. And happy to post them. Sorry, that's grossy. Happy to post them anywhere in the world. All right. I've done a little bit stitching. I'm just conscious of the time because I've got to jump off here and then go to another. Oh, that was clever. I put that leg of the stitch in the middle of the instead of putting it on the end like that, I'll put it in the middle. Huh? That was clever, wasn't it? Okay, let's do this one now. Alright, we might call this one, I don't even know how much stitching I've done, but anyway, we may call this one a day. I've done a little bit, maybe not a great deal. When I do next week's, if I don't, I mean, I'll share the current progress of a few of my bits and pieces, but otherwise we might just put it to music next week. I hope you don't mind. It's a little bit weird. I'd like to do longer stitch with me's, but if I don't have anything to chat about or talk about, it's a little bit weird. So if there's anything you'd like to ask or you'd like me to chat about, please put it down in the comments below, or you can send me a direct email. Happy to look into that and answer your emails. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just put the Stitch with Me next week to music. So that will be me for now, for all. Just a quick one, short and sweet. Hopefully next time you see this next week, we'll be on to block 4, which will be interesting. So have a great week, everyone. Happy crafting, stay safe and well, and I'll catch you next week. See you later.